Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the bantamweight bout between Ray Borg versus Cody Gibson. So let's talk about Cody Gibson for like a very little short moment right here. So when Cody Gibson, I think Aljamain Sterling debuted, I think they debuted against each other, but don't quote me on that. But it's very much in early stages of their career. Which fight was in 2012, I believe, or 2000, no, it was 2014 when they fought. And yes, Aljamain Sterling won by the thinnest margin and all, but hey, he won. And, he's a champion now. No matter how you cut it, he's been a top contender, top fighter for a long time now. But Cody Gibson went on, I think, a lose streak after that or something, or one fight lost, one fight then lost two or something. He was out of the UFC, then he was fighting people in bars and something. At that point, we forgot all about him, and now he came back and just got a win over John Dawson. But the guy looking huge. He's like 5'10". Now he's fighting these former flyweights. Like for John Dawson, like 5'3", 5'2", when he like 5'10", so he had like an 8-inch reach advantage over like a 7-inch height reach. 8-inch height advantage, like a 7-inch reach over him. And then over Borg is like 5'4", he's 5'10", so he has a 6-inch height advantage. And then he had like a 7-inch or 8-inch reach advantage. So it was a huge size. This man added some muscle, and I don't know. This man been taking some super. I'm not gonna say he got all that good. He's not that great. He's not all that great right now, to be honest. Because some people, they come out of nowhere, like it be a whole different fight. They used to be a grappler or a little high school wrestler. They come out, the next thing you know, they're like a world champion boxer, kickboxer. Like this they went on some mission and stuff. And they came back, who is this guy? Like he looked a whole different thing. Hair changed, skin complexion changed, his race changed, his accent changed. Like he went over to turn Brazilian and stuff. But either way, I'm just saying, Cody Gibson, like he's motivated. And I feel like even though he's like 34, I feel like he's the best he's ever looked. Not to say that John Dawson's the best he ever looked, but I like the fact that Cody Gibson has a pretty solid wrestling background. I like the fact that he's motivated and he's hungry. And I feel like Ray Borg's motivation has been shaky. And the fact that he's not in the UFC, I can't really trust Ray Borg. I feel like Ray Borg can definitely take advantage of him on a grappling exchange, especially if he makes the same mistakes he made against John Dawson and end up on bottom at any point. Or if he goes overcommits when he take down Ray Borg, can definitely find some opportunities. But I'm going to trust Cody Gibson's size. I'm going to trust that reach. That reach is crazy. That size is crazy. And I feel like it is a striking match with that height and reach. Even though he don't have to be the more technical striker. This with that height and reach, you got to be the more technical striker. You got to be this and that because you got to cover those big advantages he has. And I don't see Ray Borg as some super credible striker. He definitely has some good striking, definitely some underrated striking. But going against Cody Gibson, I feel like that gives him a long range to play with against a shorter fighter, be able to use that reach and play with it. And then he's been the fact that he has a solid wrestling background. I feel like he can stuff the grappling of Ray Borg and like choose to use his reach and outpoint him, or maybe to use his size to maybe try to just out wrestle him and just out muscle him and out position him on there. But I definitely see this as a competitive fight. But ultimately, I think it'll be a decision for Cody Gibson. Pull off the upset or the minor upset, how you see it. But yeah, pull off the minor upset, use that height, use that reach, and just be hungrier. And I feel like that's going to come down to who's hungry and who wants it more. And I feel like at this point, Ray Borg quit like 5 times already in his young career, even though he's been fighting since he's been like 12. So he really had a long career. By the way, the man's going to be more hungry. He's going to win this one. I feel like Cody Gibson's hungry. He's motivated. And he hit that huge height and reach advantage certainly doesn't hurt. So, and I feel like he's been making a lot of improvements to his striking. Grappling, I can't really say made necessarily that grappling. I can't necessarily say he made no big improvements necessarily, but again, that height, that reach, and the motivation, the muscle, the strength conditioning. It seems like he worked his body looks sharp and chiseled. Who knows? He might pop, and it might be a disqualification or no contest. But either way, I feel like Cody Gibson is bigger, longer, hungrier, and more motivated. And I feel like he has the skills to at least neutralize Ray Borg and work outpoint him with his length and reach, or maybe just mix a takedown in there and I'll position him. But either way, I feel like it all comes down to who's hungry, who wants it more. And I feel like Cody Gibson is that. And also, again, that height and that reach and that size certainly does not help. Certainly does not hurt. So in this fight, I got Cody Gibson via decision.